We're live.
We're live. Hey, I know it's gonna take a minute for everyone to come in, so come on in.
Oh, I had to. Wow.
Wendy always forgets to turn her sound off, so one day she's gonna get this. So hey, we're here at the headquarters, and we're in the conference room, and we've got Kara holding the camera. She's holding my phone, and we've got Wendy.
Hi, Becky, says Kristen Smith.
Hey, Kristen Smith. Good to have you here. And so Wendy's here, and she's going to be monitoring the questions and letting me know what questions you guys have, because that's what I want you to do, is ask your questions. So this is what's up. This little Periscope, and we're going to try to keep it short and sweet, is all about the fact that I just got like an early Christmas present. This is a stack of app printed pages. So I made all these pages in the app, and I'm freaking out because they came, and I get so excited. I like legitimately cannot even stand how happy I am about this. And I realize that that is hashtag dork alert, and I'm okay with that, but I do get pretty giddy about this as a memory keeper and a scrapbooker. This is my jam. I love this stuff. So I created all these pages on the app. I was going to show you my phone, but Kara's holding it. It all happened right there in the palm of my hand. And so since a lot of you are new to the app, or you're still researching it or learning more about it, I thought it'd be good just to show you how this works, like what this is all about. Any questions so far, Wendy?
Mostly people just
Comment
Arkansas, Brazil, Florida,
just saying where you're
Wisconsin,
from. Okay,
South
where
Carolina,
else? Okay.
Ohio, Massachusetts, Cali.
Wow.
She said Cali.
Hot Cali.
I'm like, wait a minute.
We're in Arizona.
we would love to have Cali hot.
Glad to have you here, France. Hi, Utah. What's up? You're just north of us, but not quite as hot.
From the UK. Hello.
Nice. Good.
Oregon.
UK, Oregon, Wisconsin, South Carolina. Okay, you're all here, so thanks for being here. And a lot of you will be actually watching this not live, but later. Hey, Chicago, welcome. All right, so let's get to it. So this is the deal. I scrapbooked on the app. I've been doing this for my family yearbook throughout the year and week by week. And I'm using mostly the Project 52 collection. And it's in the app, it's in physical format, it's in digital, but I'm using it in the app. So week by week, I'm doing this documentation of my family's life. And then we went to Europe, well, actually New York and then Europe. And so we were gone for a month, and I scrapbooked the whole time throughout that, whenever I had 5 minutes here or there, because it's that quick, so that by the time we got home, I was totally caught up on all of that and didn't have to add it to my to-do list of what I need to still scrapbook. So that's like a small miracle. So this is what happens. In the app, at the, just right there from the home page, you can actually tap on Order Prints. Tap. That easy. So great. I love it. And so you can order your prints, and then they magically show up. And that's what this is, a whole stack of gorgeous prints that are just pristine and beautiful, and the colors are yummy, and oh, they're so good. Okay, so here's the deal, is that I'll just show you kind of where my album is so far, just so you have an idea. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, Kara. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right, so this is an 8x8 Project Life album. It's a standard 8x8. These holes right here line up with your 12x12 or your 6x8 or any other album that we have, because that's what we do, is we line up the holes so that you can intermix the page protectors, okay? So this is, are there questions?
Where are the pages printed and sent from?
Okay, yes. Okay, let me hold that one, and I'll come right back to that. I'll finish the thought that that's you guys, me. It's squirrel. Hey, what questions do we have? Wait, I'm in the middle of a thought. My bad. All right, so 8x8 album and page protectors you can find at, yep. Can you see it like this?
Yep.
Okay, these are both found at your local store, or if they don't have it, BeckyHiggins.com in our shop. So this is the Project 52 collection, but you can use any collection you want that's built into the app or whatever. And these are 8x8. So what I did, and you can kind of get a general idea. Can you see both pages, Kara?
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so this is week 1, week 2, and I'm going fast just to give you an idea. Now this doesn't say week 3. Why? Because sometimes in between my weeks, I actually have an extra layout because something extra special happened. This extra special happened to be when our team went to CHA, and we had so much fun, and there were so many fun pictures that I wanted to make an extra special layout about that. So this is all CHA. Then it goes on, week 3, week 4, week 5, and okay, you get the idea. So that is my week to week to week, okay? So now you can see all the way through And then we went on our trip. So now what I'm going to do is take your questions about this, starting with the one that you were asking, because I'm going to now, I just received all these prints, and I need to slip them in anyway. So I'm just going to kill two birds with one stone and get these slipped into my album while I'm chatting with you. So ask me anything you want, especially as it pertains to the app and the prints. So the first question, Wendy, was where do we print? Is that what it was?
Yeah, where you print.
Okay, so we have a partnership with an excellent printing company. They are called White House Custom Color, and they are very well known, Kara can vouch for this, in the world of photographers. They have a very good reputation for quality and customer service for that matter, and they ended up being a really good fit for our needs to make sure that our customers' needs were met, and so that's who it is.
Right.
And by the way, this is 8x8, so those of you who are just coming in, these are 8x8 pages. Why not 12x12?
They want to know why.
Oh, it's like I read your mind. That's so great. So 12x12 is a fantastic and standard size in the scrapbooking industry for a whole host of reasons. I actually think that it makes a lot of sense from a mathematical standpoint when it comes to your physical prints. But when you have the ability to create these pages and print them any size you want, I am choosing 8x8. It is smaller. Case in point. Coming to work today, I had Claire in the car with me, was dropping her off at a friend's house to play, and she had this in her lap and was flipping through and loving and recalling and remembering, and ooh, look at that, and do you remember this? And oh, look, there's me and Mrs. Stewart, and it just fits in her lap because it's little, it's smaller, and so it works that way a little bit better. Not that you can't put a 12x12 album in your lap, and yes, I have lots of 12x12 albums, but for the family yearbooks, I do the smaller size.
How many pages can you get in that?
I'm going to let you know a little later because I don't know. I don't even know yet. You know what? I will get that answer to you guys because I haven't actually counted, and I am still working on this particular album. 8x8 prints are, and you guys see the questions a little louder because they want to hear the questions.
I just want to interrupt you.
Yeah, please do.
Stop talking.
Okay, so Wendy said that one of you asked how much the prints are. The 8x8 size is 99 cents a print. The 12x12 size is $1.99 per print. Okay, so
one question I saw, Wendy, I'm not sure if you
Yeah.
got it, but what font size
Oh,
do you use to make it readable? Which is an awesome question.
Great question. So that's a really great question because in fact, let me know if I need to adjust myself so you can see that better. So here's a page about while we were in Paris. And that font size, it's not in the app. It's not actually identified as a size. Now that is a feature that we are working on adding to the app, right? That's been on our list of like features that we want to add because I can't say this is point size, it's 10 or it's 8 or it's 12. I just know that when I'm making an app, I know how it's going to register when it is printed, but that's because I'm pretty visual. We want to help you guys as the end customer know what size you're doing so that you know not to make it too small. Something I've noticed that people do in the app is sometimes they'll type and their font size will be so big and they print it 12x12 and it's like, whoa, that's definitely larger than normal handwriting size. Not a bad thing because there's no such thing as right and wrong when it comes to scrapbooking, but it's kind of one of those things that when you play around with it and you print a couple of times, you have a pretty good idea about how big or small you want your font to be. So, but we are going to work on that feature.
Somebody asked, how do you name your app pages within the app, and how do you change that name?
Okay, so I name them by week, because I'm doing this week-to-week scrapbook. And so I call it week 1A and week 1, no, I'm sorry, not A, left and right. So week 1 left, okay, week 1 left, week 1 right, week 2 left, week 2 right. That's how I've done it week by week. And so when there's an extra layout, like maybe in the middle of week 17 we had a big wedding and lots of pictures, I want to do an extra layout, then it's week 17B left, week 17B right. And Kara's laughing at me because that's
that is so organized.
Really,
I love it.
And I think they're also wanting to know how you actually do that in the app.
Okay,
like
so
more options.
Okay, and I can't show you because I don't have my phone, but when you're in the app and you go into the library, you can actually tap on, okay, I gotta think about how this looks. Can I use yours? Do you have it on your, okay, let me just look really quick. Where's your, pull up your app. I'm gonna tell you exactly where. All right. Can you see this, Kara, if I do this, or if I come closer?
I will come a little closer. That's
okay.
perfect.
I don't want to show your personal pages though, Wendy. Let me
I don't care. I think there's a work one in there, actually.
Okay, so right here in the library, let me go back. So right here is the library. When you tap on library, you see completed pages. Right here it says more options. And this is where all of your pages are, right? So what you can do is tap on that page right there and it gives you the options. You can delete the page, update page info, you can view or edit the page, export an editable backup format, or mail an editable backup. So what I want to do is update page info, and right there it says wedding because that's what Wendy named it, but I can change the name of it right there. So I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to mess up her system. You can go back into Periscope and take more questions. Okay, hopefully that answered your question. Have you noticed any others? Well, I need to get back into that. You guys are asking great questions.
8x albums.
Yeah.
Sold out. We're getting more in.
Oh, are they sold out? Okay. If they're popular, guys, gotta get on it. No, we actually order pretty quickly. So if they're out today, they might be in tomorrow, you know? And so we have currently this gray color, which is what I'm using for my family album. We also have black because that's classic and always the #1 seller. And then we have this red cherry color that's really pretty. You want to know what I'm using this for? This is for my recipe pages. It makes me so happy too. I'm such a dork. I just get really excited about this because it's never been so easy. So I made all these pages with the app also, and this is such a family keepsake because these are not only practical because there's my recipes, but these are tried and true and family favorites. And it's so enjoyable to flip through. And really, when we add it to the app, because we are going to add this feature to the app where you can actually print a photo book, I'm going to print a copy of these photo books for my kids and for friends as gifts or whatever. It's so easy.
And if they're wanting some of your recipes,
like the recipe pages, we have. Are they on Pinterest? Have we done that? Do we know?
Well, they were. The
actual
put them on.
Yes, so they should be in there.
Still be there,
right? I think maybe.
That, so I don't know.
Okay, so check Pinterest. I'm not exactly sure, but on our Pinterest account, Becky Higgins LLC, there, just like everywhere else, we probably have an album called Recipes or Recipe Pages. Check that. If not, these pages, you know what? I'm glad you're asking because if they're not there, then we'll make sure that they do get there because that's the best place for you guys to actually get them. You can see them and then you can save them right from Pinterest. So,
yeah,
great question.
Becky Higgins Recipes.
It's Becky Higgins Recipes. Okay. All right. Great question. What else, you guys?
Okay.
I'm just sliding these pages out.
Any plans to do 4x4 pages?
So adding that size print from the app has to make sense. Like we have to have enough to be able to do. And I'm not sure that that size is quite there yet, but let's add that to our list of...
It is on the list.
It is already on the list? Okay. Wendy does a great job keeping track of... The list is long, guys, of all these features that we want to add to the app and what else do we want to do. And we want to try to keep the app as simple as we can because we want your experience to be just very user-friendly and streamlined and not make it so complicated because that's what scrapbooking can have a reputation of being, is complicated. And we're trying to make it so that people who don't have time for that creative aspect can just get it done a lot faster. So anyway, having said that, the list is long of things that we want to add, and it sounds like that's already on the list for 4x4 size.
Okay, so the shipping print's always $5.
Shipping, flat rate. Is it? You would know better than me.
Yes, we don't have international shipping yet.
Yes.
That will change.
So, but for right now, it's a flat rate of $5 anywhere in the continental U.S., yes. Right? Okay, I look to Wendy because she knows even better than I do. Wendy is customer service for the app, so can we just pan on over to this pretty girl for just a moment? So Wendy is the girl that when you send an email, if you have any question at all about the app, you send an email to projectlifeapp@beckyhiggins.com. This is the cute girl on the other side of that email answering your questions. And the very best thing ever is to just send an email through the app. If you have the app and you go on that home screen and there's the green I for info, tap on that and you can click on or tap on send a report an issue. Yeah, tap on report an issue and that will actually send an email from your app. So it will automatically, magically, like unicorns, tell Wendy all of the information she needs to know about your phone and the version of the app that you have and all that good stuff so that we can better help you.
Okay, we've got a lot of people asking where to print in the UK.
Okay, so we're not in the UK, so we don't know local printers there. And we desperately want to add our international shipping. That's what we're working on. That's one of the many things that we're working on, and it's coming. In the meantime, there is a US-based company named Persnickety Prints, and they do have great quality and they do ship internationally. So until you find a local printer that you know and love and trust, you can give them a try for Snickety Prints.
Until we have our own.
Yeah, and then ours is coming as soon as we can get it there. One thing at a time, guys. All right, what else? We'll probably wrap up here in just about 2 minutes because we want to keep this short and sweet. We got a meeting today, you guys. It is Taco Tuesday.
What is your system, step by step, from picture to album?
Picture to album.
Go to the mailbox, pick up your pages.
You mean like through the app? Who's asking the question? Who is it?
It's gone now.
Okay, so whoever asked the question, I'm not quite sure how to answer it because from picture to page. Let's just talk about the app. I'm here in my office with my friends and we are having a team meeting and I snap a picture. Everyone get together, snap, talk, I took the picture, right? And I take a few more pictures around the office. So tonight I'm going back through my pictures and I'm kind of looking through and I make a scrapbook page because I want to do a page about my fun times at the office. And so I just tap, tap, tap on my phone, I create the page, and then I hit order print and the prints magically show up right here, and then I put them into my album. So I don't know if that's what you're asking, but that's pretty much what I do with my photo to scrapbook. And you guys, look at all of these are my circle pages. These made me so happy too because it was this accidental fun experiment that I did while we were in Europe where I just could not take my eyes off of everything that became the shape of a circle, no matter what it was or where it was. And so it became this little game, this little thing that my kids and I, and David once in a while, but he didn't want to pretend like it was actually really fun, even though it totally was. And so we would find all of these circle things, and I think I took a total of like 90 circle pictures. And so ended up being that all of these pages are part of our family yearbook too, because they're part of our Europe trip. That's kind of fun. All right, we're going to wrap this up. One last question, if there is one.
Do you have any more?
Was there anything else?
I'm not getting any more right now.
All right, you guys are not asking questions because you're so highly entertained by my circles. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. You guys know that we're going to scope again. I hear that's what the cool kids call it. We're scoping. We'll be on Periscope again. We'll do this another time. So think of your questions that you can ask that we can answer live. And otherwise, if you ever have questions about anything, the best place is to email customer service at beckyhiggins.com. And again, for the app, anything related to the app, it's Project Life app at beckyhiggins.com. So over and out. Are we done? Anything else? It's official.
There's just a few suggestions, but I know them all.
Okay.
And I will get them down for you.
Awesome. Okay, so your suggestions that you're giving about the app, we are keeping track of them.
Oh, Lori.
Lori Peacock? Oh,
Yeah.
this is right back to Laurie.
Oh, wait a
yes,
minute.
Yes. Show them the picture of Laurie.
There it is.
There you are, Laurie. You're right here in spirit with us. All right, we will catch you guys later.
Peace out.
Later.